Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration, intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. We're taking the Daily 180 on the road again in a hotel here in Montgomery, Alabama. And today I want to talk about the last of our I words. This is episode 340. And we're going to be talking about the last of the I words that I want to be discussing, at least in this time around. And that I word is innocence. You know, a lot of times when we're talking about the way that we move forward with our lives, the way that we make progress, oftentimes we're doing it at a time when we've lost our innocence. And by innocence, I don't mean our naivete. I mean our innocence, meaning that we believe that things are possible. Sometimes when we find ourselves trying to make progress, we keep saying to ourselves, but I've forgotten, but I remember what I did in the past. I remember how I failed in the past. Or I remember what I threw away, and I don't know if I can ever get it back. You know, at those times we need to remind ourselves that the innocent ones are the ones that make the most growth. We see children and their innocent belief that things are possible, and they pursue them with energy and enthusiasm and abandon. You don't tell a little girl that she's not going to be able to move forward and become a ballerina, even though you know that all of the possibilities, all of the things that are stacked against her, make it almost impossible for her to become the ballerina that she wants to be. In spite of that, we encourage that belief. We encourage the belief, yes, you can be a ballerina, and you can do it beautifully. And as a result, they learn. They make great progress, and a little girl goes from being someone that stumbles over her own feet to being someone that dances beautifully in a matter of just a few years with joy as their partner rather than misery or determination or grit or any of those kinds of things. It isn't until later. It isn't until the innocence disappears and we get to a point where we have made all of the fundamental pieces and we're now just in the middle of the fine-tuning that we really have to maximize all of those other things. Innocence is where it all begins. I would encourage you, if you are looking at trying to make progress in your life in a particular area, to think back to a time when you were much more innocent, when you were much more believing, and when you were convinced that you could have good things happen for you, and that good things would happen for you. All you needed to do is reach out and take them. By doing so, I think all of us unlock the doors to tremendous enthusiasm, tremendous energy, and the ability to make changes in our lives. If this has helped you a little bit with perhaps something that you're struggling with, then, feel free to give us a thumbs up. Let us know. Tell us about the story. If not, well, then maybe share this with someone who is going through that kind of a situation, who maybe needs the uplift a little bit more than you. In the meantime, this has been the Daily 180. We've got more coming for you. We've got we're going to start the H words very quickly, probably in the next day or so, and you don't want to miss any of those. And as we march through the rest of the alphabet, we'd sure love to have you join the journey. So, as I said, this is Todd Wente with the Daily 180. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.